How are we today? This is Eric Farmer, your TSAA Outreach Specialist. I am here at the Chickamauga Dam in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Thought I'll start this presentation here. It was a nice day. It's not too hot though, actually. It's pretty warm. It's beaming on my head now. Hopefully I'm not blinding you with the glare. Anyway, this presentation is going to be about a brief financial aid overview, to give you some tips and pointers on what you should think about when you are going to college and trying to think about your costs. In this presentation, we're going to be talking about cost of attendance, some of the financial aid that you will be receiving, and how to find and get that financial aid. Now, when you're thinking about your cost of attendance, you want to take consideration 6 factors: your tuition, your room and board, your fees, your books and supplies, your travel expenses, and your personal expenses. Those 6 factors determine your cost of attendance. When you look at a college website, they will have those 6 factors listed, but that's not necessarily your cost. What you want to look at is your personal cost. What is my tuition cost? What is my dorm room going to cost? What are my meal plan or board? What is my fees, personal and mandatory? What are my book costs? What are my travel expenses? What are my personal expenses? You add that up, and then you have your personal cost. Once you have your personal cost, you then can start focusing on how much money you need to go to college or your financial aid. Now, once you have your cost of attendance, you now have to come up with a package. That package consists of money coming from the federal government, the state, your private and local resources, and the institutions themselves. So you're not looking at just one place to find all your aid. You're looking at multiple places to help you pay for college. So, when you think about institutions have different types of money as well. They have merit-based, they have need-based, they have skill-type scholarships, and what they call attribute scholarships. You want to make sure you qualify for all of them, or as many as you can, but also you got to realize that there are deadlines. You need to actually be admitted to most institutions before you can actually apply for their scholarships. So make sure you give yourself enough time to be admitted and apply for the scholarships before the scholarship deadline. Now, when you think about private scholarships, where do you look? You look at your guidance counselor's office or your counselor's office. You look at websites, other school websites, databases like FastWeb or scholarships.com, Zinch, CapX, Scholly, even College for TN. They all can help you find scholarships out there and private ones. Then, of course, when you look for the federal and state, where do you look? Well, the application you need to fill out is the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid. That is the main application for most state and all of federal the programs. So you do all that, you're actually looking at all the places for money. So let's talk about the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid. It's available October 1st of your senior year, and in order to fill it out, you'll need something called an FSA ID. The FSA ID is the student login to the FAFSA. The student and parent can pull their tax information from the IRS into the FAFSA, and the student and parent can sign off on the FAFSA with the FSA ID. Inside the FAFSA, you can register for your FSA ID, or you can go to fsaid.ed.gov to register for one. Now remember, the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, is free. You don't have to pay for it. Make sure you go to fafsa.gov. Now, when you complete the FAFSA, what are you actually applying for? You're applying for the federal Pell Grant, the SEOG, the work study program, and the direct loan program. The FAFSA is also the application for the Hope Scholarship. It's part of the Tennessee Promise process, and it's the application for the state grant as well. Speaking of FAFSA, FAFSA is part of the Tennessee Promise process. In order to receive the Tennessee Promise, you have to fill out the Tennessee Promise application, complete the FAFSA, do 8 hours of community service, and attend a mandatory meeting at your school or in a designated location. Tennessee Promise allows you to get your tuition paid for at a community college or Tennessee College of Applied Technology. So hopefully this was good information for you. If you got any questions, feel free to contact me. I look forward to helping you out this upcoming year. Congratulations, seniors. Talk to you later.